Hello, ladies and gentlemen. NYSE Einstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Stop the madness. Jay Rayer, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Germany. It followed through. It sold off nice. Stop the madness. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 120 points. Not green across the board, but you do have oil sold off a little bit. Spiders up, Russell down. Transport's basically flat, but the Dow Jones roared, and we've seen this before. Boeing came out, dividend raise, buyback raise, a lot of the big number stocks. JP Morgan, the banks were on fire today. Everybody coming into this FOMC meeting tomorrow. Seems like they will raise the interest rates, and they're happy about that. Banks on fire, taking the market up, and a lot of those industrials are on fire. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has got these heavy-weighted stocks that can really take a market higher. But today the SPYs followed suit. Not as much as the Dow. Dow up 120 points, closing at a record high. It was not a record high in NASDAQ. I believe it was a record high in the S&P. So S&P and Dow closing at record highs. Market's still on fire, forging through 24,504 points. That's a record. This market is on fire. We have to keep an eye on it. Tomorrow's hump day into this week, second week of December. Coming into a big record close on Friday with an S&P rebound, a Russell rebound, a gold rebound, a quad-witch option expiration. These are important days. These are going to be big volume days, and the markets file suit. Window dressing. What is window dressing? When markets tend to sell off into the end of the year and guys have positions, they want their positions to close out and look profitable by the end of the year, they tend to mark stocks up in it at the end of the year. Window dressing, making the windows look really nice. We don't need that to happen this year. This market is trading at record highs. It's been a straight from lower left to the upper right. Stop the madness. So people are saying, well, we may just see sort of an anemic, quiet end of year trade. I don't really feel that way. I think we're going to forge on to 25,000. Don't quote me on that, but it just kind of feels that way. We've got a lot happening in this market. We've got people who have been sitting on the sidelines. We have nothing but good news, nothing that is engageable on the downside in this market. You've got stocks like Cat Tractor, like Boeing, just roaring to all-time record highs. You've got the banks on fire due to the interest rate raise. Those are the things that carry this market higher, right? You've got Goldman Sachs finally, which has been the dog of all the bank stocks, going higher. 245 seems like a really good entry point, rallying up a couple today, 5 or 6 or 7. Still a little more love left in that trade. Apple forging higher. This market's on fire. Don't sit around and wait for it. You got to get involved. And don't talk to me about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the tulip of the 1500s, which is the year I started working on the New York Stock Exchange. My first internship was when we were making tulips with the King of Holland. Stay out of it. If you don't go to the wedding, don't go to the funeral. Just don't worry about it. Don't get involved. There's plenty of other money to be made. That's a sure thing. You can actually cash it out and put it in your bank account. Stick with Einstein, stick with me, put your money in your pocket. Hang in with us at the NYSE. I love you all. See you tomorrow.